Have you ever wondered how to teach a puppy to respond to their name? It may seem like a simple question, but the answer plays a crucial role in your relationship with your furry friend. Understanding its name is one of the first significant learning milestones for your puppy. It's not just about getting their attention when you're ready to play fetch or when it's time for dinner. It's about establishing a fundamental line of communication, a bond, a unique connection between you and your pet. When a puppy recognizes its name, it's not just hearing a random sound. It's recognizing a label, an identifier that sets it apart from the rest of the world. It's like someone calling out to you in a crowded room. You turn your head because you know they're talking to you. The same applies to your puppy. Its name is its own special call, a signal that says, "Hey, this message is for you." But it's more than just about individuality. A puppy recognizing its name is the cornerstone of all future training. Think about it. Whether you're teaching your puppy to sit, stay, or come, it all starts with them recognizing their name. It's the first step in a long journey of learning and obedience. It's the key that unlocks a world of commands and tricks, a world of understanding between you and your pet. Moreover, a puppy's name can also help ensure its safety. In a potentially dangerous situation, being able to call your puppy by its name and have it respond could make all the difference. It's about being able to effectively communicate with your pet, to guide it, to protect it. So, the importance of a puppy recognizing its name can't be overstated. It's integral to your pet's training, safety, and your unique bond. The ability to respond to its name sets the stage for everything that follows. It's the first word in a lifelong conversation between you and your pet. So, let's dive into the process of teaching our furry friends to recognize and respond to their names. First things first, picking a suitable name for your puppy is crucial. Remember, this name will be the foundation of your communication with your furry friend, so it's important to choose wisely. When you're selecting a name, consider something that's short and sweet. 1 or 2 syllables are usually the sweet spot. Think about names like Max or Bella. These are short, sharp, and easy for your pup to recognize. Long, complicated names might sound fancy, but they can often confuse your puppy and make training a bit more challenging. Uniqueness is another factor to keep in mind. If you live in a neighborhood where half the dogs are named Buddy, it might be worth considering something a bit more distinctive for your pooch. This can help your puppy distinguish its name from the everyday chatter, noise, and other pet names. Another tip when choosing a name is to consider the hard consonant sounds. Names that start with a hard T, K, S, or D, like Toby or Daisy, can be easier for your pup to distinguish from background noise. These strong, sharp sounds can help grab your puppy's attention and make the training process smoother. Of course, always consider the fit of the name with your puppy's personality or appearance. If your puppy is playful and energetic, a name like Spark might be fitting. If your puppy is a tiny ball of fluff, a name like Pebble or Cloud could be adorable and fitting. Lastly, remember that the name you choose will be a call you'll be using for years to come, in public places, parks, and vet clinics. So, pick something you're comfortable shouting across the park. In conclusion, when choosing a name for your puppy, consider something short, unique, and easily recognizable. Think about the sound of the name and how it fits your puppy's personality or appearance. Once you have the perfect name, you're ready to start training. Now that you have a name, it's time to introduce it to your puppy. So, how do you go about this? The process is simple, yet requires patience and consistency. The goal is to make your puppy associate its name with all things positive. You want your furry friend to respond to its name with enthusiasm and happiness, not fear or hesitation. Start by saying your puppy's name in a positive, upbeat tone. You're not just calling out to your puppy, you're building an emotional connection. It's essential to use your puppy's name in a pleasant context. For instance, when you're playing together, giving treats or showing affection, use its name. This creates a positive association in the puppy's mind. Be sure to use the name regularly, but avoid overuse. You don't want your pup to become desensitized to its name. The trick here is balance. You want to make the name special, something that grabs your puppy's attention and prompts a reaction. Now, let's talk about rewards. Puppies, like us, are motivated by rewards. When your puppy responds to its name, reward it with a treat, a pet, or praise. This reinforces the positive association with its name and encourages your pup to respond again in the future. And what about when your puppy doesn't respond? Well, no need to fret. Remember, this is a process and it will take some time. Refrain from punishing or scolding your puppy for not responding to its name. Instead, continue to use the name in a positive context and reward responses. Incorporate your puppy's name into daily activities. For example, while feeding your pup, call its name. This not only reinforces the name but also creates a routine, making mealtime something your puppy looks forward to. Above all, be patient. Training takes time and consistency. It's a journey you and your puppy are on together, so enjoy it. Remember, repetition and consistency are key. Your puppy won't become familiar with its name overnight. But with patience, positivity and love, your puppy will soon respond to its name with a wagging tail and a happy bark. Once your puppy is familiar with its name, you can start training it to respond. How do we do this? Let's break it down. First, you'll want to have a stash of treats at hand. These will be your primary tools for reinforcing positive behavior. Remember, puppies are very food motivated, and a tasty treat can go a long way in capturing their attention. But treats aren't the only form of reward. Praise, petting and play can also serve as effective motivators. So here's a simple exercise to try. When your puppy is not too distracted, say its name in a happy, upbeat tone. If it looks at you, immediately reward it with a treat and praise. If it doesn't, don't worry. Be patient and try again later. What we're trying to achieve here is a positive association with the puppy's name. You see, every time your puppy hears its name and gets a reward, it's building a mental connection. It's learning that responding to its name leads to good things. This association is key in training your puppy to respond. Now let's talk about consistency. Consistency is critical in this process. Try to practice this exercise several times a day, but keep the sessions short to avoid overwhelming your puppy. And remember, everyone in your household should be on the same page. If some people are rewarding the puppy for responding to its name while others are not, it can confuse your puppy and slow down the training process. It's also worth noting that the process requires patience. Don't expect immediate results. Training a puppy is like teaching a toddler. It takes time, repetition, and a lot of love. But rest assured, your efforts will pay off. In conclusion, training your puppy to respond to its name is a combination of creating positive associations, maintaining consistency, and exercising patience. With time, your puppy will start associating its name with positive experiences and respond to it. And that, dear friends, is a wonderful milestone in your journey as a pet owner. As you train your puppy, there are some common mistakes you should avoid. This statement might sound daunting, but don't worry, we're here to guide you through them so you can sidestep these pitfalls with ease. One of the most common mistakes is overusing your puppy's name. It's understandable, the name is new and exciting, and you want your puppy to learn it as fast as possible. However, overusing the name can lead to it becoming just another piece of background noise for your puppy. If you're consistently calling their name without any particular reason or reward, they might start to ignore it entirely. Instead, aim to use their name in specific, meaningful situations, like when you're calling them for dinner or during training sessions. Another error many people make is using the puppy's name in a negative context. If you're upset with your puppy's behavior and you scold them using their name, they might start associating it with punishment or negativity. This could lead to them becoming fearful or anxious when they hear their name. It's crucial to remember that their name should always be associated with positive experiences and rewards. If you need to correct your puppy's behavior, do so without using their name. Remember, consistency is key in any training process. Switching between nicknames, abbreviations, or variations of your puppy's name can confuse them. Stick to one name and use it consistently. This will help your puppy recognize and respond to their name faster. Lastly, don't expect instant results. Training a puppy to respond to their name takes time and patience. It's a gradual process and your puppy will learn at their own pace. Don't get frustrated or discouraged if they don't respond immediately. Celebrate the small victories and keep reinforcing the positive behavior. Avoiding these mistakes will make your training more effective. By staying patient, consistent, and positive, you're ensuring a strong foundation for your puppy's training. Remember, it's not just about teaching them their name, it's about building a bond of trust and understanding between you and your furry friend. Training doesn't stop once your puppy starts responding to its name. This is the golden rule of any form of training, and particularly so when it comes to teaching your fur friend to recognize its name. It's all about reinforcement. Reinforcement is the process of strengthening the connection between the puppy's name and its response. Think of it as building a bridge. The initial training sessions have laid the foundation and the pillars. Now it's time to strengthen the structure, consolidate it, and ensure it stands firm against the test of time and distractions. So, how do we reinforce the training? Well, it's a two-pronged approach. First, regular practice, and second, gradually increasing distractions. Regular practice is key. Make sure to call your puppy by its name multiple times throughout the day. During playtime, mealtime, or just when you're lounging around, use their name. Each time they respond correctly, reward them with a treat, a pet, or a word of praise. Remember, positive reinforcement is your best friend here. It's not just about repetition, but about associating their name with positive experiences. Now let's talk about distractions. Life is full of them, and your puppy needs to learn to respond to its name, even in the midst of chaos. Start small. Maybe there's another person in the room or a toy lying around. Call your puppy's name, and if they respond correctly amidst the distraction, reward them. Then gradually increase the level of distractions, maybe take them to a park or introduce them to other pets. Reinforcing training is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous process that will require patience, consistency, and lots of love. But the payoff is worth every bit of effort, a loyal companion who knows and responds to its name. Consistent reinforcement will ensure your puppy always responds to its name. And remember, the journey of training is as rewarding as the destination itself. Enjoy the process, and you'll have a well-trained, responsive fur buddy before you know it. So, that's how you train a puppy to respond to their name. It's not rocket science, but it does require a certain level of understanding, patience, and consistency. Let's take a quick walk down memory lane and recap the main points we've covered in today's video. We began by emphasizing the importance of your puppy's name. It's not just a cute moniker to call out in the park, but a crucial tool in training and communication. Just as we respond to our names, our furry friends should learn to do the same. It helps establish a bond, instills discipline, and ensures safety. Moving on, we discussed how to choose the right name. Short, simple, and distinct names work best. It's all about the ease of pronunciation and recognition. Try to avoid names that sound like common commands. You wouldn't want to confuse your pup, would you? Next, we delved into the process of familiarizing your puppy with its name. It's not an overnight task, but rather a gradual process. Call out their name in different tones and situations. Offer treats and praises when they respond. Make it a fun and rewarding experience for them. Then came the training part. Remember, we're not teaching them to sit or stay. We're training them to give their undivided attention when their name is called. The goal is to get them to look at you, to acknowledge you. It's a simple yet effective way to lay the groundwork for further training. We also highlighted some common mistakes to avoid. Overuse of the puppy's name, use of negative tone, or expecting immediate results can hinder the process. Be mindful of these pitfalls and steer clear of them. Finally, we talked about reinforcing the training. Consistency is key here. Keep practicing, keep praising, and keep rewarding. Make your puppy's name a word they associate with positivity and attention. And remember, every puppy is unique. They learn at their own pace, so patience is paramount. In conclusion, teaching a puppy to respond to its name is a journey, not a destination. It's a blend of understanding, patience, consistency, and a whole lot of love. It's about building a bond, a connection that's based on mutual respect and affection. It's about creating a language that's understood by both you and your four-legged friend. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And in this case, that step is your puppy's name. So take that step, embark on this beautiful journey, and experience the joy of seeing your puppy respond to its name. With these steps, you'll have your puppy responding to its name in no time.